dyslexia, my speech is on why people should not take up vaping and should stop if they've already began. I called the local gas station this week to acquire some information about vaping statistics in the area. After a short conversation, I was informed that at a small gas station here in Las Cruces, there are over 40 vaping products sold in one day. That means that they're averaging about 280 products a week. After spending just a few hours researching the different views on vaping, all mostly negative, it was very evident that the industry is taking over the lives of younger and middle-aged individuals and hold a large portion of the influence over their choices. Continuing this research and reading multiple documents from scientific journals and educational websites, there are many factually based ideas that allow us to question the choice to engage in vaping. Many of the people you interact with may be interested in vaping and may currently be participating in the use of these products. In Mexico, the current age to purchase nicotine products is 18, therefore resulting in many younger individuals becoming the target of the industry. These individuals are young and just beginning to make decisions for themselves. No one takes the time to do personal research to justify the statements that explain that vaping is bad for you. This speech will provide you with the information needed to allow the audience to make an educated decision for themselves and truly understand what they are signing up for when embracing the use of nicotine products. After listening to my speech, it is my goal that you'll have a better understanding of the true effects of utilizing these nicotine products and overall make the decision to stop the usage of these products, avoiding the inevitable rabbit hole. In order to justify the negative accusations towards these vaping products, we will be addressing 3 points: the health concerns, the constant expense of nicotine products, and the usage of vaping as a gateway to smoking cigarettes. All of this evidence will be looked at in comparison to justify that vaping is not beneficial and will cause harm to one's well-being if action is not taken. Hence, one should take precautions and to never engage in the act of vaping or consider stopping if they've already began. To begin with, we will be looking at the hindering effects of vaping on one's physical health. The effects of any product on one's physical health should be considered as a pressing issue. In order to survive and live a prosperous life, one must maintain a clean bill of health. Concerns with the effect of vaping on the cardiovascular and lung health have been presented. According to Gayu and Baines, 2016, there are carcinogens in the smoke of any product that burns nicotine. Marin and Chrysler, 2019, explained that a mutagen is any product that may cause change in the makeup and production of cells within the body. A carcinogen is a type of mutagen that causes damage, and the changes may lead to cancer. Therefore, using vapes and letting the smoke enter the main systems of the body allow for damage to the proper function and are at jeopardy of experiencing mutations in their cells. In an experimental research product written by Harlem Reduction Journal, explained that health professionals in Flanders perceive the potential health risks of vaping as lower than those who smoke, but do not recommend using e-cigarettes to smoking patients. Gayu and Baines, 2016. This does prove that the common assumption that vaping is not as bad as cigarettes, however, fails to justify the entirety of the assumption that it is completely harmless. In conclusion, if one does not want to have cardiovascular or lung complications, they must consider not engaging in the use of nicotine products like vaping and that increase these factors. Now that the potential health concerns have been addressed, it'll be interesting to look at the other different types of damages that nicotine products cause to yourself, including damage to your wallet. Not only is vaping detrimental to one's health, but the expenses tend to add up when purchasing these products. At a local smoke shop, a vaping device can cost anywhere from $1 up to more than $100, as well as the juice for the device can cost about $15. This can become a constant expense when one becomes addicted to nicotine. Some individuals spend this amount every month, but in most cases, it becomes a weekly expense. Individuals make bad habits of always needing to have the vape on them and utilizing it, therefore the juice tends to run out quicker and they need to buy more. Depending on the device used, there can be many maintenance issues that go along with keeping the device in good shape. In total, getting the device, maintaining the device, and buying juice can become a major expense. Kong et al. 2017 explains how the vaping industry has become aware of the growth in sales and has began to raise the prices. She explains that they move in intervals, starting the products at a lower price and moving on to a higher extent after the individuals become hooked on the product. Therefore, overall, the act of vaping is already expensive and will simply grow as individuals become more addicted. There is so much one could do with all that money being spent. The question is, do you really want to be utilizing the small amount of money that you have on a vaping product? With one final topic to be discussed, it could be argued that this is the outcome that nicotine users fear most. When utilizing vaping products, they run the risk of attempting using a cigarette. When using nicotine products, individuals tend to get consumed with the feeling that is accomplished. Snyder and Dell 2015 knew that in many cases these products have been proven to be addictive and therefore tested the commonality of transition from vaping to cigarettes. It was concluded that indeed there is a higher chance of movement to cigarette smoking after encountering the use of a vaping product. People may believe that since they have tried a vaping product, that there is little to no difference from a cigarette. Cigarettes contain tobacco, and when this product is burned, the smoke containing many carcinogens is ingested into the body. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention 2018 explains that the smoke released from the cigarette causes chemicals to form a type of tar within the body, leading damage to the heart and may even causing cancer. When individuals get the courage to try a cigarette, based on the prior knowledge of a vaping product, it allows for a gateway to be opened. These three main arguments should have provided enough evidence for one to rethink the usage of nicotine products and avoid purchasing a vape in the first place. The presented issues are constantly impeding on one's decisions, and younger individuals could make this mistake and have major impositions on one's future. In conclusion, vaping can have an overbearing effect on one's life when constantly utilizing these devices. It can have detrimental health effects. Not to mention, these are only the risks that we know as of right now. There could be plenty of more that have not been presented yet. Vaping can cause a huge dent in one's wallet, with the prices constantly rising and a constant expense of maintaining the device, as well as has been experimentally tested and proven to lead to an increased use of cigarettes, which can lead to damage to one's health and the development of cancer. Therefore, the information that leads to one to wonder if vaping is worth it. Do you really want to deal with the potential risk the rest of your life? So now you must ask yourself, is the feeling received from vaping going to rise above all the health risks that could potentially come from these vaping products? Overall, you should hold your health and lifestyle above anything else, because why put a clean bill of health in jeopardy for a vaping product? Thank you.